What's up, folks? We are back. What's up, Nate? Hey, sorry I got your text. I just didn't reply because I was like right in the middle of troubleshooting everything. Holy moly. I thought something really bad happened to my PC, man. He's back! Dude, you guys, I don't know what the frick happened. All of a sudden, like, I heard like a click noise from the PC. Shut down. Um, what's funny is it didn't shut down. I heard a click, and like the RGB and the fans were still spinning. So I was like, okay, well, let me do like a reset, like a hard reset. Holding down the power button at the top of the case, trying to do it to reset. Okay, that didn't work. You go to the back of the case, power off, back on. Hit the button on top, nothing. Nothing pops up. no, no RGB, nothing. I'm like, what? So I like do it again, nothing. Then I turn the power off, unpulled the power plug to the PCU, the PSU, wait a few, power cable back in, power back to one, power on top of the case. Nothing. And I go, oh man. So then I like pull out the PC over here, the case, and I'm like, let me see. And I notice that there's a status light, right? Blue screen death? No, just nothing. It wasn't a B-side. It was, I don't know what it was. I'd have to look at the event viewer and like try to figure it out, but not a blue screen. Beyond that, um, and I noticed that there's a one of those diagnostic lights, those troubleshooting lights on the Mobo, and it said CPU, and so I'm thinking like, did my CPU just die? I've never seen that status light on any of my computers. I'm going, there's no way. There is no freaking way. I'm like, I just got this PC in 2023. Um, and so I'm like trying to figure out like, oh my gosh, is this like a fluke? Like that shouldn't have happened, man. This PC's like only ever streamed barely even game. There's like that's like unheard of for someone to die like that. So yeah, I'm sitting there going, okay, there's one more thing I could try before I'm like get pissed off, and now I gotta try to troubleshoot and make sure and kind of go in the direction of maybe a new CPU. I had a thought of taking out the battery. What's the battery on the Mobo? You know what I'm talking about, like the watch battery or whatever. I'm like, sometimes like that's the last resort is to just like do like a hard reset just by removing that battery. So I do the battery, waited 5 to 10 seconds, popped it back in, popped the PSU power cable back in, powered it on, hit the power button on top of the PC. Boom, RGB comes on. I see the Gigabyte Mobo, like the loading screen, the CMOS battery. There we go. There we go, Squishy. He's got it. Um, and yeah, so I see like the Gigabyte like loading screen before the Windows boot up. I'm like, oh my god, thank you. So yeah, I don't know what went wrong, bros. As long as you didn't let the smoke out. So I didn't miss much, is what you're saying exactly. PC died. I thought that was it, you guys. Well, on the streaming PC, I was like, if that CPU went, bro, I was like, there's nothing else I could do, man. I like, guess I would have to buy a new one. I've never replaced a CPU before, so like, out of all the PC components that like scare me, that is the one thing that like I would not feel comfortable replacing. But I've heard it's one of those things where it's scarier than it actually is to replace a CPU. The whole idea of like accidentally like bending the pins on a CPU when you're like installing it, you know, that scares me. So, anyways, yeah. When in doubt, you guys have PC problems. Last thing to try would be removing the CMOS battery, putting it back in, and seeing if that works. I had a Cerrito today. Did you mistype burrito, or is there something called a Cerrito today? Gave me a heartburn and violent burps. Or get a Mac. I'm kidding. Yeah, right. I mean, a Mac for a dedicated stream PC wouldn't all be that bad. Especially now with Apple's own like silicone, you know, like their old M series chips. A curry burrito. Oh, interesting. Okay. From what? Did you make it, or there's a place that does a curry burrito? That sounds pretty interesting. CPU can be quite easy. It's the CPU fan I hate. Oh, you mean for the cooling, Squishy? That was easy to me. I actually replaced my AIO, like back in maybe like May, and that seemed like a lot not as like stressful. But maybe you're right. Maybe if I have no problem doing that, maybe an actual CPU will be easy. Chicken tikka, onions, and potato rita, chili lime corn, and the hottest chutney. Wait, did you make that, or did you order from somewhere, Mike? Maybe Cerrito makes a burrito like a burrito from Cerritos. Yowzas. Anyways, that scared me. That whole situation scared me, bro. So it is literally a Chipotle assembly of an Indian food. Oh, interesting. Okay. I've never heard of a Chipotle location closing down. That's rare. That's kind of like Starbucks. You never really see them go out of business. But anyways, let me put the PC glass side panel back on and move the PC back into its actual position. You guys ever been on a the PC Master Race subreddit and seen like people post their pictures of like their glass side panel breaking because they like rested on like actual like ceramic tiles, which like you're not supposed to do. Like any sort of hard floor like that like is literally like the worst thing you can do. Okay. There we go. You have no idea how bummed I was if I really had to like replace my PC. That would have been CPU. That would have been nuts. Place called Salmon Curry. That's pretty cool. It's funny. I actually just saw a TikTok of another place that's I don't forget what city. It's here like maybe 30 minutes away or so, but it's a Japanese version of Chipotle, and so you could do like rice bowls or like ramen, and you can get like curry and katsu and all sorts of toppings. I'm like, dude, more places need to make some like Chipotle-esque style. More places should make like kura sushi, like revolving sushi style, where it's like almost like tapas, you know, like little things that you can just get off a revolving bar. But imagine it being like Mexican or just other cuisines. That would be sweet. I have the worst PC case. Hey, let's see what you're talking about. Okay, let's see. I picked it up when I was in grade 5, but it's a pain in the ass to do work with. Does that front panel, does it like swing open? Is there anything behind it like that? Like, does it swing open to like disk drives? Oops, that link did not work. Let's see. Oh, wait, no, it's the same link. It worked. There will be a season 5 for the acting challenges thanks to the executive order. Oh, you're talking about, Nate, you're talking about TikTok, right, with Trump? Here's a video of it. Yeah, let's check it out. Well, that's got to be a GTX. 7 years ago. Maybe. Could be a 20 series card, but it looks like a 10 series card in there. Exterior got the RGB lights. Okay, so this is yours, huh? Whoa, okay, so that glass case like there's like a wraparound thing. This is back when the 10 series was new. Okay. Front IO 3.0, 2.0. Yep. To this day, you guys, you're not going to need anything over 3.0 unless it's for transferring of like big files. There's no gaming peripheral at this time that utilizes anything higher than this. Oh, wait. Well, okay, so I guess the newer external capture cards, I think they utilize, like, okay, so I have a newer external capture card that does 4K. So they could record 4K, or does 4K 60, maybe 4K 120. It's not the internal one. It's one of the newest external ones. It's the 4KX. Anyways, that requires USB 3.2 Gen 2. So there you go. That's one thing that you would need if you're doing that sort of streaming. But it's, even to this day, it's very rare unless you're doing some sort of like high-end stuff. Dude, 3.0 is just fine. The airflow, yeah, that's kind of like NZXT on the side. My 510 Elite. Graphics card support. Is that a oh, is that a, hold on. Did he do that mod? To have it like vertical like that? Or does that come with the case? Is that, only for external drives, not HDDs? Yeah. Well, and it only matters if you're like recording directly. So yeah, for like external hard drives, if you want to record, like, I would say anything above 1080p 60, and like you're doing it like at a pretty high bit rate, you're gonna need something higher than 3.0. Because when I was doing like 1440, even at 1440p at like 100 megabits per second, so like the highest fidelity you can get for bitrate recording at 1440p, it was like, I would like replay the footage and it was like skipping. It was like, because I was like saving it to, you know, external hard drive that was like 3.0 USB rated. And so, yeah, ran into problems there. But anything 1080p 60, at even a higher bit rate, like maybe 60 megabits per second, you probably should be fine. But generally, with external drives, like, if you're doing anything higher recording than 1080p 60 at a higher bit rate, like at 1440 or 4K, you're going to want something higher than 3.0 because obviously, at my experience, 1440p is like stuttering, saving directly to it. Also, transferring, you just get higher transfers. So you're not spending like, 3 hours for like 400 gigs to like transfer over. So, I mean, yeah, if you transfer over like close to a terabyte of stuff at a time at like 3.0 speeds, it's like it can take 4 hours to transfer, man. So, again, for the most part, most of you guys don't need anything higher than 3.0. My PC case is a 27-inch deep rack mount unit that is fully loaded with weighs like 45 pounds. Yeah, I need to set up some servers, bro, for how much file. What sucks is that I wish I had a router that had USB support, like this mesh system I have, the Deco wireless one, the Wi-Fi 6E one. All the nodes they all can be powered individually, but they have 3 Ethernet ports, but there's no USB. And I figured, I'm like, man, with my setup, I really should be using a router that's got like USB capabilities, so I can like plug an external hard drive into it and then like access those files from like anything connected to the network. It does allow vertical, but I can't since the 30 series cars are bad as fuck. Want to get a laugh? I'm still using NVIDIA GeForce 8400. It's like 15 years old. 8400. What's an 8400? Is that like a server card? Let me see. What the hell is it? Oh, no. Okay, wow. This is like so old. It's like before they started the whole like GTX series. Yeah, 07, man. Launched in April 17th, 2007. Holy moly, wait, hold on. Let me see. Hang on. NVIDIA list of GPUs history. Wait, hold on 1 second. Everybody hold that thought. Hold that thought. There we go. And back, and back. Let's see. I want to get ambiguity networking gear eventually. What is that? Explain a little more, Squishy. Or link some stuff. 256 megabytes of VRAM. That card came out a few days before I was born. That card came out my senior year of high school. I was a senior last year of high school, dude. Month of my birthday, bro. Did you get it for your birthday, Mike? Hold on. I think my monitor came out the same year. Not that it gets used much. Dell 17-inch. Keyboard is from 2010, but it's now needing replacement finally. I'm going to do the entire bike route 2 weeks from now. Sweet. Oops. Here we go. Let me see. Oh yeah, GeForce. Mason, what was the cards in middle school at the time? GeForce 4? But you got, around the GeForce 4 era, you got the AMD, or I'm sorry, the ATI Radeon counterparts, right? GeForce 4, Ti 4200, what was it? Okay, so GeForce 6, so you must, so if we, yeah, let's see, GeForce 7 series, GeForce 8 series, so this has got to be, nope, I got the GeForce 4 Ti 4400. Okay, so you didn't get the ATI Radeon counterpart, you did get with the GeForce. That was so cool, Mason, when you got that. How much better, dude. Remember how much better it made Warcraft 3 look? I think you cranked the freaking graphics up, like, really high on that, and then Merlin looked great at the time, too. Okay, so GeForce 4, 8400, what we got here? Okay, July 07 was the 300. Wait, I'm so confused. What the frick? We just looked this up, dude. GeForce 4... I'm sorry, GeForce 8400. Why does it say June? 2008. Is it just like... GeForce 8 series. Launched November 06. And which specific 8400 did you have, Mike? Or which... You could probably still look on your PC. 84. Anyways. The 80... Why is it... Okay, so it's showing 07 with the 83G on GS. I'm so confused. My first graphics card I bought was an ATI 7200 something and had S-Video. Wait, what? And composite? Wait, for a PC? Weren't those like home theater sort of video standards? I thought like I thought cards had only like VGA, bro, at that time. It took composite and S-Video? Wait, how would that hook up to like, the computers have S-Video and composite hookups? Hold on, let me catch up with the Squishy was saying. That NAS. That is that what I need set up? A NAS, right? Mike, this is what you recommended too, right? This is probably what I should be getting. So I don't have to keep using external hard drives and Google Drive to like drag and drop files, right? This is what I should be able to access over the internet, dude, and on my own network. Oh, he's on his Mac. That's right. And then like when you're like scrubbing through like footage on like NASs that have like using like solid states, it's like there's no buffering, bro. It's just like instant. Unified Dream Machine Pro Max. What we got? Okay, Squishy, how much does this cost, bro? Oh, here's the store. Oh, 600 bucks. Not too bad. Now we're getting into the home lab kind of stuff. Have you guys been to the subreddit like home lab, where people like show off this kind of setups, not their like gaming IKEA desk setups? I mean, like they call it like home lab, and generally it's like servers, and it's like all people's houses, like servers and like 3D printers and crazy crap. That is cool. And the main reason I want Ubiquity gear, also because in Australia they release 2.5 gigabit speeds at the moment. Oh yeah, I think in the US they have some similar. Building AI powered gates for my smart home, bro. What in the world? He's got money. He's driving that freaking Tesla. He's got a Range Rover right there. He probably is doing IT or some sort of coding for some company, and you get paid a lot, bro. Unless that was his dad, bro, and he's living in his dad's place. That is cool, though. Remember when water looked incredible at the time? It really did on here. No idea. That's all it says. It had VGA and S video too. Wow, interesting. I'm still taken back that video cards had S video and composite. I honestly thought like for analog it was like VGA, bro. It's not very cheap hardware. Satellite network upgrade. I plan is already at 300. I'm sorry, 3,000. Yeah, that the NAS I want to build comes out to like 2K. Reads the plates and opens if it matches, dude. Could you imagine? Imagine like it glitches out and like it has a hard time reading your plates. Speed test. Yeah, look at all these. Dude, what in the world? That's so cool. Oh, here we go. What's he saying right here? Give me the old PC also had this Sound Blaster Audigy card with the front panel added on with tons of plugs. I thought it was king, and a DVD burner. Oh, sick. Bro, if you guys want a nowadays, if you want a external drive, or sorry, if you want a disk drive because obviously they don't sell anymore. You know, Asus sells one. Look, I actually have an external disk drive. Actually, some emulation I can run my Sega Saturn games directly off of this with RetroArch on the Sega Saturn, Sega CD, and PS1 cores in RetroArch. You can run games directly off of this. You can even rip games with this, like in RetroArch. I mean, like actually, like rip the game for emulation. I don't mean like rip games like obvious. It's obvious you can rip any game, but I mean like in the moment, dude. You can rip it and like have a digital copy, all done through RetroArch, or literally just play off it like a console. But yeah, Asus, dude. Connection is USB-C. Speaking of disk drives, for those who still use physical media, if I want to do this whole gate automation shit, it would be like 5K plus. Otherwise, no, known as too expensive. I have an internal CD burner that I've not once used it. Interesting. I thought you'd be ripping stuff to use on Plex, bro. Yeah, I was gonna say the GeForce 8000 series, man. When did Nvidia rebrand to the GTX or GT series? GeForce 9800, which GeForce 100 or GeForce G or GT. This must be when they started going towards the. Yeah, let me see. So in 08, it was the GeForce 9000. Yep, looks like they start over with the 100 series. GeForce, GT, GTS. Yep, GeForce GT230. Yeah, that's right. That's right, GTX. Here we go. That's right, for a while too, they did like GT and GTX all the way up until like, was it the 7 or 800 series? So yeah. GeForce GT220, so 09 was the 300 series. GeForce 400, GTX 460, 500. The PC I found in our garage, we moved it in 2023, has a GeForce GTX 700 or GT 700. It's an EVGA. It's actually an NZXT pre-built from like 20, yeah. Like a GT7 something from like 2012, I think, maybe? No, it's a 7 series, so it'd be like 2014 or whatever. Dude, my brother was playing off of the 800 or the 900 series before he got his current setup, which his current setup is like a hand-me-down. It's like a GTX 1070. When did the Titan come out? Hold on. GeForce Titans. So it looks like they introduced the Titan back in the 700 series. Okay. 10 series, baby. People argue the 10 series might be the last, like, great series bang for your buck video cards from NVIDIA. Although I was told is that the 10 series is one that NVIDIA started to also do sketchy things, like the Founders Edition. Okay. 16 series, which I think this also launched with the 20 series, did it not? Yeah, the 16 series was kind of interesting. It, like, launched with the 20 series, but it was basically the last of the GTX series before they went RTX, right? It was like, if you want a card without the ray tracing, you get the 16 series. But, like, it looks like they only went up to, like, 1660, which was probably, like, equivalent to, like, the GeForce RTX 2060. 30 series. So, when I got back into PC gaming, I bought my Alienware laptop that had a 1060 in it. Then when I got this pre-built, I got it with a EVGA, rest in peace, EVGA 3080. Right here. The stream PC had this. My dedicated stream PC has a RTX 3050 from GeForce or Nvidia. Here we go. Now we're at the 50 series. Anyways. I rip vinyls, not CDs. That's pretty cool. I got external drives. I had to get another one just so it could read dual layer discs. I have one external hard drive. Western Digital. It is a. I'm sorry, what is it? Oops. It is a 18 terabyte. What do they have now? Hold on. I was gonna get the highest one. What the frick? The WD external hard drive. What specific series was mine or is mine? I can do my orders. Whoa, what? Hold on. This one? Is it the My Book? Which one do I have? Dual drive? That's wild. Look, they make up to 44 terabytes for $1,200. Actually, let me see. Desktop drives. I have this one. I have this specific series, except I have the 18. Which it looks like they've raised it. What is the 26 terabyte now? Wow. Oh, $594 for 26 terabytes. Yowzas. Oh, this one does utilize 3.2, USB 3.2. But yeah, the 18, unfortunately when I got this one, reason why I think it was 20 or 24 was at the time I wanted. But it was way too expensive. Yeah, I think the 24 was like almost double the cost for like 4 more terabytes, and I was like, no, I'm just gonna get the 18. But I've had my eyes on the 24 for a while, but it looks like they upped it to 26. But anyways, that makes sense. I was gonna get the 22 or 24, but it was like double the price. Meaning like storage per dollar, it didn't add up. Like if the 18 is 260, it's like, what's the 20? You see that jump, bro? To 22. Holy moly, the jump from the 20. The jump from the 20 terabyte to 22 terabyte. Look at that. 300 to 450, bro. Or it was 320 to 450. Holy moly. Now, wait a second. Hold on. Wait, what? 449 for the 22? 477 for the 24? You might as well get the 24 at that point, but... Damn, 26? 600? Yeah. Anyways, that was just reminding me of my Western Digital external drive. Now, if I can get digital copies of every game I play legally, yeah, I mean, you could rip it that way, or sail the high seas, bro. I used to have a machine with a TNT card. What's a TNT card? A PC that died in 2021 had a 1060 in it. Traded it into the person who built my current PC. I didn't need something so fancy, right? I remember always wishing for a 1080 Ti, a beast of external drive. I don't trust anything over 16 terabytes. Yeah, you were telling me about that. Boom. People say the 1080 Ti is like one of the best cards ever. The Riva TNT, codenamed NV4, is a 2D video and 3D graphics card chip for PCs that were developed on NVIDIA in 1998. Bro, what? What were you on? What were you on that was using this card, bro? What the heck? Wild. He wasn't even a zygote in 98. I think it was running XP at the time. Bro, sounds like it, man. Holy moly. Anyways, hold on. Let me take a few minute break. And then when we come back, we will play some more stuff. But yeah, just give me a few, right? And then we'll be back to play some stuff. You go away. Stop zooming in on me. Stop it. Stop it, Obsbot. Camera, go away. There we go. Oh, I think it's the hand opening and closing. Alright, give me a few. Whoa, we back. Oof. For dinner, we had a Parisian subs sandwiches. Whoa, what the fuck is going on here? I miss Windows 7. Really? The only thing older than 10 I miss is XP. Vista was terrible. People jumped to 7. 8 was pretty bad until they came out with 8.1. I would say that my first favorite was Windows XP. Second has been 10. I actually really enjoyed 10. I mean, I've spent a crap ton of time on Vista and both 7. I've spent a crap ton of time on Vista 7 and 8.1. And I would say that, yeah, for me it goes XP and then 10. Ended up creating a starting screen for my Twitch during October. Got inspiration from your starting screen. Probably will need to remove the flashing light at the end since it could cause. That's right, like people getting seizures. Might use it twice. Nice, bro. Did I tell you my idea for leftover pork later tonight? Gucho Gang quesadillas. Woo! Nice. The indexing in Windows 10 where it slow loads folders. Eve, if recently accessed, slows me down so much. Okay, so you have like actual like issues, huh? What the fuck is up with the PC? On my main PC. Wait, hold on 1 second, everybody. What the hell? I'm gonna restart my main PC. Both of you PCs have no excuse to be doing this tonight. I got the air conditioning on in this room set to 65 degrees. It is cold in here. AIO's reading the liquid temp at 27 degrees. Celsius. 27 degrees Celsius. So it's like, y'all should be performing great. No excuse. Dude, I cannot upgrade to Windows 11 with this current PC. Did you guys know that? Hold on. Okay. Main PC just booted up. Let me pull everything up again. I will say though, the past couple years, my PC has been doing strange things, bro. And it's like at this 5 year mark, is this like about normal for like PCs to start doing this crap? Weird shit, bro. Weird crashes, weird problems. It's like I guess that's just the nature of PCs, huh? Oh man. Yeah, Windows 8 was so bad, all the skills used it. Oh yeah, 8 was terrible. 8.1 was the they got so much flack for trying to be like the OS was like trying to be like a damn like tablet. I didn't have a problem with Windows 8.1, but I will say like I think I only used Windows 8.1 for like maybe a year and a half. Gosh, how long did I use it for? Then upgrade to 10 for free. They were pushing Windows 10, and I was like, "Frick it, I'll just upgrade to 10." Nathan says 95, 98, XP 7, 10. To me, I'm all for 95 and XP. Yeah, our family's first computer, we came into. Our first operating system was Windows Millennium Edition. Windows Explorer can take up to 5 seconds to load a music folder, even if it's only a 10-second album. Do you think that's a Windows 10 issue or a hardware issue, Mike, on your end? Only operating systems I grew up with was 7, 8, 10, 11, but lately my retro mind has collected some older machines with 3.1 XP. No way, bro. Anything over 20% CPU usage for me tells me something is wrong. Getting too bloated. Did you know the best German sausage is the worst? Damn. A horror solid Ryzen 3900 with a 64 gigabytes of RAM running Windows Explorer. Shouldn't use much of that at all. Yeah. I was saying a 64, you're probably not even ever using them anywhere near that. Like, one might argue me upgrading from 32 to 64 was kind of overkill. Definitely is not needed for gaming. It's not needed for streaming. I got it for video editing. When I'm doing, like, rendering stuff. I used a Windows 3.0 in a Mac computer in kindergarten. I didn't know that was the operating system at the time. You need to upgrade to 12 gigabytes of RAM and a 5090 Ti if you want to run Explorer at 30 FPS. Averages 9 gigabytes of RAM and 6% CPU usage. Well, let's see mine. Everybody open up your task manager. Let's all compare. Let's see. Alright, let's see. For CPU, we're at 10%, 9% utilization. As of right now, I have Chrome up, Discord, Restream chat. Also in the background, I do leave a lot of stuff running. So I know strictly EA, I probably need to fix that. Oh no, but that's what sucks. Steam and like Xbox game app requires EA to be open, and it just creates more problems when it doesn't open automatically. So a lot of the times I just allow it to open on its own. But I know a lot of stuff you shouldn't have open on its own, but like for me, it's like, damn, wait, hold on. CPU just dropped from like 9% to like 1 to 2. As soon as I close the EA app. Damn it, EA. What the hell's wrong with you? Get your shit together. But yeah, I'll have a lot of stuff open automatically even at startup because I need these. I don't want to go through and like manually click it. So for example, Mouse Without Borders, I need this application always to boot up when I boot my computers up because I need to be able to use the same mouse and keyboard of both of my PCs. I don't want to manually go and open it on both PCs. That's a waste of time. I don't care about if it adds like some. I mean, dude, with my setup, it's like dude, it's not adding shit to have Logitech G Hub and some other stuff like startup anyways. But if you're trying to be strict, you should have all these programs killed and you manually start it up. But like to me, that doesn't matter. Parsec always have it boot up manually because I want to be able to access my computers as soon as they restart. I don't want to have to for example, like it doesn't make sense for Parsec to not automatically be open because if I'm trying to connect to a computer and I have to reboot it from like another computer, it doesn't make sense if I can't like reboot it. Like if I reboot it, but then like I have to manually open it. If I'm not at home, I can't manually open it. So that's why it's set to automatically start up. Again, Logitech G Hub. A lot of this stuff is just for my settings on my mouse and headset. Also, just for like RGB for like, the mouse and whatnot. Power Toys. This is Windows. Get yourself some Power Toys, you guys. Also, I think Mouse Without Borders is part of Microsoft Garage. Is it part of Power Toys? Anyways, but Power Toys I use for like monitors. So like, on my I don't care so much for my main monitor because I don't split things up. But on my vertical monitor, I want like the areas of the screen equally divided. All I have to do is hold shift and then drag something, and then it like divides up like two like even areas on my screen. Windows 11 sort of has a built-in feature like that, but Windows 10 doesn't, so that's why I have that. Intel driver support assistant. When it comes to drivers, most stuff I want to always be like up to date. I've actually, you see, like 10, 15 years ago, people used to argue, like, don't immediately update, let the kinks work themselves out, because sometimes when they launch them, like, you have problems, and you don't want to have problems, so, like, let things work themselves out first, then update, But I feel like that's a kind of archaic way to approach, like, upkeep of, like, all your stuff. Like, I've found that things don't work if I miss like a few driver updates, and guess what, things begin working as soon as I like update. So like again, Intel driver support assistant, I always have that open because I want to know if there's a new driver available for me to update. But again, like having things open and on like and minimized, like there's so much stuff that happens behind the scenes that really doesn't like take up any resources, like even if you're gaming or watching stuff, like so it's like it's almost like no reason to not have that. The Asus display widget is like something specifically for this like high-end monitor I got. It's really so I could do like select certain modes like standard, reading, theater, scenery. I always kind of just have that open. Discord always pop up automatically. NVIDIA settings, I always have this open because sometimes a lot of my troubleshooting does come down to the NVIDIA driver. Although I will say this, some people do recommend that you should be using NVIDIA Studio drivers, not gaming drivers for gaming. I know that sounds insane, but from the research and experience I've had, it kind of lines up. Game drivers are sometimes almost experimental. Like, as soon as a game launches, the game drivers like are always coming out because games are always being launched. So they need to push drivers. The only problem is that a lot of times things just aren't ready to be launched yet, even driver-wise, and so it's like it can cause more problems. The studio drivers are stable because people that use like NVIDIA stuff on the commercial side, like big corporations or companies that do sort of like video editing and stuff like that, like they need NVIDIA drivers to be reliable. You know what I'm saying? So, studio drivers are more stable than the game drivers. It's like you might get it's like people say like there could be a small like edge in a game driver, but it's not worth like the risk. Which you're saying what risk? Well, it's like I've come into a lot of problems with the game drivers, but that's because I play a lot of current gen games. But if you're playing like 10 years old and you're like, I'm still playing Counter-Strike Source or I'm playing Far Cry 4 or something like that, it's like then like yeah, like game drivers at that point don't matter, but because I'm like playing a lot of recent games, it's like I always need them to be like up to date, but I'm not willing to like use the game driver because I run into more problems than I do benefits. Sorry, let me catch up with chat here. Oh yeah, sorry, we actually didn't compare all our stuff. Look, so CPU, I told you, as soon as I close the EA, dropped down to 3%. Memory, I'm at 7.3 out of I have 56 gigs available because what is 8 gigs used for what? System is using 8 gigs for something? I don't even know. But I have 64 gigs. 7.3 gigs are being used. Look at all my hard drives. Ethernet. Not much is happening here because I'm not streaming from my main PC. GPU is at seems to be going back and forth between 5 and 10%. Now it's at 2% utilization. Ugh. Right on what it should be. Memory was 8.5 actually. 29% CPU usage. 70% memory, 16% GPU. I need a memory upgrade to 64. I'm still on 32 gigs. Wait, what are you... Wait, what are you doing right now, Squishy, that's using that much utilization? Oh, crap, I have a MacBook Air M1. I have 15 apps, 117 background processes running. God. Far Cry 4 is a throwback. Uh-huh. There. Wait, that answers the utilization question. Now, sorry, let me pull up the link. Because when you posted that link, Squishy... That's a cool background. Oh, is this your channel, Squishy? Wow, you've been active on your YouTube channel, huh? Wait, what games are these, bro? Wait, what is this? No Limits 2? Is that a game? POV demo. A coaster simulator. Okay, so when you say POV, does the game not have a POV um option? Like is it only like overhead or oh, gravity spin. Okay, so is the POV spinning when the gravity changes? Is that what we're looking at here? I create this spinning seat. Okay, cool. Oh, dude. Imagine that in real life. That'd make you so sick. Holy moly, bro. You need to link your Twitch, bro. On your YouTube. Make sure we're following Squishy. Is your first stream October 4th? Normally, you're just a standard POV from like the front seat. Okay, I see what you're saying. Okay. I rarely stream. I create the spinning seat when I get on a tilt whirl. Made my sister sick. Anyways, we're talking about for dinner a Parisian sandwich. It's a French. Let me show you. You see that? Oh, focus. Damn it. Obspot, stop your shit. There we go. It's not focused. Anyways, baguette, ham, slightly toasted, but you butter the bread. The French sandwich. Oh, and those things on the side were grilled zucchini and mushrooms. Really good. I mainly use Twitch for viewing, but rarely, maybe once or twice over 3 months, I'll do a stream. Nice. But yeah, check it out. A Parisian sandwich. Let's see. See? Look. Right here, do you see that? Ham on a baguette. And then that's actually butter. You see that? That's how it's traditionally made. A jambon beurre, whatever you pronounce that, also known as a Parisian, is a French ham sandwich made of baguettes sliced open, spread with butter and filled with slices of ham. Yeah, my wife went to France, stayed with her family years ago. Like, they would pack these. So I had one tonight for dinner, and it was awesome, bro. BRB, right? Sounds good. You ever do grilled cheese with mayo on the outside instead of butter? Yes. That is... People find that gross, but did you actually know that mayo gets a more even toast? I know it's a smaller crowd that does mayo on the outside, but you actually get a better texture toast with mayo than you do butter. So, yes. I am very much aware of the mayo spreading on the outside, Mike. I am with you on that one. Like, Bear P2 got to poo. Anyways, let's get into playing some Mario, shall we? There we go. Let's go ahead and do that. Yep. Turn on sound capture. Okay. There we go. Alright, let's go ahead and... Whoops, not the Xbox game app. Close window. Let's go ahead and set that up. Oh wait, let me sub to Squishy. Boom, there we go. Okay, we're doing Donkey Kong. Okay. Edit the stream. Now this is the annoying part here. If you do Donkey Kong in YouTube, is it Donkey Kong 94? Let me see. Oh, I did find it. Oh, so I can actually properly label it. That's cool. Alright. But, yeah, let's go ahead and boot her up. Cool. Save states, load state. Wait. Oh! I think we're past here, are we? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Go! Okay. What are these things supposed to be, bro? Wait. Oh my gosh. You're supposed to throw it on the conveyor belt? Oh my goodness. Okay, so I think... Is that how you do it? I don't know. It was blinking really fast, bro. Welcome home, roommate. Your roommate just get home, Mike? You know, I'm gonna quick save it here. Let's see. Jump! Dude. Holy crap, I was pressing jump. Freaking pissing me off. Okay, am I doing something wrong? Yes, gone for a few days, and my welcome home was to be on the toilet. Welcome back, Swishy. Okay, something is not right. Oh, wait. Maybe something like this? Hold on. Oh my goodness, man. Dude! Let's save it here. Will you please jump, Mario? Are you freaking... Dude, I am pressing jump! Holy crap, why is the input so stupid in this game, man? Oh my gosh. Dinner correction, got half a loaf of real bakery Italian bread. Gonna stuff it with porcelain pepper jack and gochujang spicy sauce. Woo, there you go. That's also another great option. Almost forgot about the bread and let it go bad. Well, good thing you remembered, bro. He hasn't been listening to the Van Halen song long enough. Dude, will you... Mario! Oh my goodness. The safe features are OP at restoring, they really are. Here's the key, man. What in the world? Oh, does it go up there? Oh! That timing was insane, bro. Happy Bunny Appreciation Day. Now love on my alter ego. Wait, is today happy? I'm sorry. Is today Bunny Happy Bunny Appreciation Day? Is that real? It is. Okay. Did not know that. So many holidays, bro. Need to destroy all the bricks so we're effed. Let's see. Oh, good thing that it respawned. Oh! Oh! Oh, there's also one over here, too. Okay, where are we at? Oh, where's the door? Ah, okay. I see. We gotta break out the bricks. I recently bought myself the new Apple Watch, and it's creepy how well it tracks your sleep. Oh, do you wear it while sleeping? Dude, when do you charge it then? If you wear it while sleeping? Because like you wear it all day, but you also wear it while you're sleeping? Always been curious about that option. To have it track your sleep. I know on the there's like been apps the past 10 years that can track your sleep too. But I think it's based off of like audio and like the gyroscope. So like there's some apps where it's like it tells you like to place the yeah, it uses your mic obviously so like when you're in your deep sleep and it's like snoring or whatever, and then I think based on like movement, like if you stop moving, it like uses those factors of like whether you're like in light sleep or like in REM. Ugh. And then you can like listen back and like it'll tell you if you have like apnea episodes of like snoring or whatever. I plug the charger in my car and I put it on charge. And, oh, okay, so you charge it when you're doing it then. That's cool. I rely on the sleep tracker all the time. So I'm driving somewhere, it's on charge. That's right. Yeah, you when you're driving, it's like yeah, at the least point when you need it, right? So it's smart to charge it then. Whoa. All right. So we gotta break the bricks. See the bricks down there at the bottom. We gotta break those first. Now let's save right here, because that's gonna happen. Oh my gosh. Woo! There we go. Okay. Okay. Whoa. There we go. But now, here's the bummer part, right? Oh, can we use it like this? There. Is that how we do it? Then we just, oh. Do one of these. Oh. Okay. Boom. Remember when Iwata was introducing this quality of life project that ended up getting canceled, and then here we are years later. It comes back, but it turns out to be the Alarmo. What game is this? This is Donkey Kong on the Game Boy, or some people call it Donkey Kong 94. Um, it is not a complete. It's not a one-to-one like faithful port. As you can see, it's like kind of like its own game, but it's cool. As like Nate pointed out, like a few streams ago previously, that this is the spiritual predecessor to Mario versus Donkey Kong. That series that started on the Game Boy Advance. The alarm was supposed to indicate sleep tracking without the wearable devices at one point. It looks nothing like the Donkey Kong or Duke 2 or Duke Jr. Yeah, it's right, exactly. Yeah. Yep. Very different. But it's really fun. It's really cool. What in the world? Was this like a... Oh, that's it? I didn't go to the top just now because I was like, oh yeah, I gotta throw 3 barrels at him. Except this one was just get to the top without getting hit. Oh, that makes it easy. It sounds like DK though. Yeah, it's sort of like a yeah, it's its own game, but it's kind of like DK Donkey Kong. DK Donkey Kong is here. Yeah, it's kind of like, I don't know. Yeah, it's kind of like a throwback kind of game. There is some recycled sound effects. Of course, they're doing a nod to the OG, but yeah, it's not like a actual like port to the Game Boy. It's like kind of it's like own game, which is fun. I'm really enjoying it. So they're finally here, performing for you. If you know the words, you can join in too. Put your hands together if you want to clap as we take you through this monkey rap. Huh. I was in 5th grade? Whoops, not EK64. When did it come out? In North America, it launched November 1999. Oh, I was in 5th grade. I graduated 5th grade in 2000, which is June. Graduate in June. And so 99 would have been fall 5th grade year. So yeah, I was in 5th grade when it came out. I actually rented it from Best Buy. I never owned it. Well, I own it now because I retroactively went back and started collecting games. But my brother and I rented it from Blockbuster for like 2 weeks or so. I got like halfway, 2/3 of the way there. We are man, freaking Obsbot, dude. What are you doing, man? I actually, okay, no, yeah, there we go. Yeah, we got like halfway, maybe 2/3 of the way through, and then returned the game, but we never ended up getting it. But we are going to go, so you know how we're doing a Mario franchise playthrough? We are going to go through a Rare the developer like playthrough. But we may actually end up playing Donkey Kong 64 inadvertently. Is that the right word? Like, for example, like within the Mario franchise, they include the Donkey Kong games. Out of all of like the different IPs, for some reason, Donkey Kong is like tied closely to the Mario franchise. Like as you can see here, like let's go list of Mario. Liar. List of Mario games by. Listing Mario games by date. Um, so we go here, we go down to, let's see. So look, Donkey Kong on the Game Boy, bro. Right here. This is a Mario game. So let's see, 99. Look at Donkey Kong 64, it's included. I will say though, why that might sound odd to people, that is Donkey Kong is more. It's really interesting. It's actually in some ways it's almost intertwined with the Mario franchise. To be quite honest, it's not an arbitrarily. It's not arbitrarily a whole different IP like Kirby or Zelda. It does have its own games. It is its own IP, but it is also kind of intertwined with Mario. So yeah, eventually we'll get to Donkey Kong 64, but we will get to it. Uh, we will get to it by length of the Mario franchise. Well, we are going to do a rare, like developer rare playthrough as well, because we are going to be playing through like Banjo Kazooie, Diddy Kong Racing, and all that stuff like that. Well, actually, geez, hold on. Maybe we will inadvertently play through Diddy Kong Racing when we get to the 64. Let me see. Ouch. Super Mario 64, Donkey Kong Land 2, Donkey Kong Country 3. Wait a second. Donkey Kong Country 3 came. Wait, what? Wait, hold on. Super Mario 64 came out in June 96. Okay, yeah, that's tracking. Wait, you mean to tell me Donkey Kong Country 3 came out after the N64 was already like out? Whoa. Talk about how Nintendo used to like it seems to me that like they don't do it much anymore, but it seems to me that like back then they were kind of Super Nintendo, N64, NES, like it seems like at some point like they were releasing games on both consoles. Like the tail end of the NES and then the Super Nintendo, they were releasing games, and then vice versa, or not vice versa, but fast forward Super Nintendo and 64, it was like they're releasing SNES games, the tail end of SNES, like at the same time as the launch of the 64, which actually that makes sense, but that's why Star Fox 2 never launched. Did you guys know that? On the Super Nintendo officially. Now you can get it like you can get it on the Super Nintendo Mini Classic. You can get it on Nintendo Switch Online, the library. But one of the main reasons why Star Fox 2 never came to the Super Nintendo is it was going to clash with Star Fox 64. They wanted both games to sell. They wanted both games to do good, both games to sell. Had they released those two games close enough to each other, it would have cannibalized both games. Both games would have not done well because most people were not going to be buying both consoles and both games. I mean, if anything, they would have bought both consoles because eventually everybody would be the N64. But most people would have been like Star Fox 2, Star Fox 64. I don't need both. I'll get one or the other, right? It's so they both end up not doing well. It just causes customer confusion. So that's why they didn't release it. What's your thought? But that makes sense why they did it because it seems like this was kind of the trend they were doing. Is that like at the tail end of the older console, they were still releasing games at the same time as the games on the new console. So that's why Super Mario 64 came out before Donkey Kong Country 3. I didn't know that. Now watch that Diddy Kong Racing. There, yeah. So eventually we will play Diddy Kong Racing. So yeah, gosh, I don't know how many rare games we'll end up like playing inadvertently through the Mario franchise. um I'm sorry, let me catch up with chat. Um, 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 This video is killed building a retro PC for new parts. He's the leader of the bunch. You know him well. American school times confuse me. Actually came out in North America before Japan. Yeah. Psychog, what is up? You know, Psychog, sorry, I was reading your chat, but like I didn't officially say hi, so hello, Psychog, it's good to see you, bro. Um, let's see. In Australia, we start the grade in January and end in December. That's smart. That's pretty smart. In Australia, everything is upside down. Great years: Smash Bros, Pokemon Snap, Mario Golf, Pac-Man, Sonic Adventure. Yep. Crazy Taxi, All Night Nippon is a Mario game. Yep. This new GK for Switch 2 is very Mario Odyssey. Yes, I've noticed that. I didn't know that. My cousin told me that it's the same team that worked on the Odyssey, and I was like, wait, dude, that's funny that you say that because it's like I kind of do know. I do see it now that you said it. I like to see you do a Rockstar Games playthrough at some point too, dude. I'd love to play through the GTA games, Red Dead games. There's a lot of stuff like Bully, right? Isn't it? Donkey Kong Country 3 was one of the last games made for the SNES. Didn't know that. Including the older DMA design titles. I just need my Ultra 64. Just like the 32X and Sega Saturn Clash, damn you, Sega. We'll be discussing plenty of N64 trivia by the time we get there. Hi, Jamie. I bet they drive on the wrong side too. Dude, Psychog, so I know you follow South Bay responders. Did you see that, was it yesterday or 2 days ago, the Tesla one under the 405 on Inglewood Avenue catch on fire? Speaking of GTA, cop chases are one of my best riffs. Okay, where is the key, bro? Oh, boy. Okay, so we go down. Oh! Okay, so we go... Uh-oh. That's not gonna work. It's loaded. Ah, damn it, we didn't save. That's alright, this is quick. Oh, man. I am an idiot when it comes to quick save sometimes. Later. Blackhawk, how was your Saturday? What did you do today? I feel like I got my second flash cart, and now we'll go through my entire Sega Genesis library, starting with Aladdin. Woo! Like you're gonna go through it like in chronological order. Keep followers on streamboo.com. Remove the space. All right, mods, get to it. Sometimes we cannot unite even within our own body. My head is calm and my mind and chose violence. What is that, bro? Is that lyrics? Might as well start alphabetically. Nice. Dude, that is definitely a mission, Psychog. A feat. Um, Psychog, are you a fan of like other like Disney games? Like, do you ever like the Lion King and stuff like that? DuckTales. DuckTales. Woo. Jimmy, that was my poetic way of saying I keep having to go to the bathroom. Wait, dude, you just went. Oof, do the sound effects not work anymore? Oh, is the audio fricked up? Something happening? Hold on. Oh, are you talking about oh, you were talking about the channel points thing. Oh yeah. Something got fricked up. I gotta redo that. Sorry guys. Damn it, how do we do this puzzle, man? What the frick is going on here? It keeps refunding my points. Oh, it's good that it's refunding you, but it's not working. I can send you some sound and full variety tonight. Oh man, your garden variety farts, huh? As they say, full of gas too. Okay, what the frick? Am I doing this ass backwards way? Hold on. Wait. Ah, dude. Okay, what am I doing here? My burps would cause a sippy dog to sit up and lick the air. Fall damage from DK. That's right, yeah. They did transfer that over, huh? Believe me, if it was me, you'd be dead. Man. Guys, please do not fart around me. Could you imagine if we're all in the same room and you guys all just start farting? Sounds like it'd be hell. Because everybody's like, my farts are so bad, it'd kill a grown man. Okay, hold on. Oh. Okay, there we go. Humorous. I have an idea, and I think we're supposed to do this. Speak for yourself, I heard you were bad. Oh my goodness. The frick? What's supposed to happen here, man? Oh my gosh. This is a hard one, dude. My grandpa used to let him rip at the dinner table and say, "Better to bear the shame than bear the pain." uh, what is the best cheese from Oz? Like Wizard of Oz? You'd also ask anyone, known or not, "Are you lost?" as they approach the house. Dude, or how about barking spiders, man? Have you heard that one? People are farting. Like, oh, it's barking spiders. That was my dad's fave. Look at, see the backflip I'm doing? This is where the backflip from Mario 64 came from, right? I don't remember any other game prior to Mario 64 allowing this mechanic. Oh shit. Woo! I always like who stepped on a duck. That's a good one. It's made down under. Kind of assery going on here, folks. Beacon A, bro. Damn, this is a hard one. Nathan coming in with the GameFAQs.com. Mario starts at the bottom of the level. He needs to climb up the ladder first to the first switch, pull to the right to make the lifts to the left go down. Yep. I have a furry friend who made a duck costume and gets annoyed when I say that around him. Then he must climb up the second ladder. Okay, yeah. And go right over to another switch. Mario must pull the switch to the left to deactivate the bridges so he can go right. Okay, yep. He must watch out for the thwomp platform next to the second switch while he runs over to the third switch. Okay. Damn, what a switch up! Over at the third switch is another thwomp platform to the right of the switch. He must watch out for it to avoid being squashed. Okay. He must jump down a hole leading to elevators on the right. If the key's left, Mario must go to the key and pick it up, then ride the elevators to go up. Okay. Oh, I gotta dip and tip some trash out. Most likely won't get back while you're still alive. I think I'm gonna say still alive. Still alive. Thank you, Squishy, for stopping by, bro, and hanging out. I appreciate it, man. Enjoy the rest of your afternoon, man. And I will see you later. Once it reaches the platforms connected by a ladder, he must jump onto them. After that, he must get close enough to and wait for the thwomp platform to fall. Then he must jump across to then go to the left. While avoiding the other thwomp platform, he must then go to the right and make it go down. Go down the third switch. Certainly, he could ride the thwomp platform down when it is falling. I must hold the key up to the platform above the switch while he pulls the switch to the left so the bridge blocking the way to the door is deactivated so he can get through. Okay, hold on. We're going to want to get horizontal with dumb TV for sure, bro. Thank you for hanging out, Mike. Please, your roommate just got back, bro. Please do not make him suffer with those farts. Okay, I'm gonna try something right now. Oh shit. Oh, that's not gonna work. Okay, I'm just gonna watch a video. What's he doing this? Oh wait, hold on. Found it. Okay. In the frick? Damn, that was a lot of damn steps. Oh my gosh. Dang it, dude. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. We did it, bro. Oh. What frick is this? Actually, you know what? Hold on. Man, what the frick? Oh my gosh. Wait, I thought I just had it. You freaking dumb animal. Jeez, bro. Holy moly, man. Oh my gosh. I don't even know that's how you're supposed to do it. Holy moly, bro. I felt like that was the unorthodox way to do it. But did you die? Oh my gosh, man. Will you please get up, Mario? Weird game, yes. Oh. Wait, hold up. What? This music, bro. Oh my gosh. Here, break my fall. Oh, those are scorpions. Oh my gosh. Get your ass trapped in there, bitch. Oh wait. Oh wait. Oh, break my fall! Break my fall! Another block and you would have been dead. Oh, oh shit! Wait, I am so fucking confused, bro. Dude, what in the frick? Here, fall into that. Dude, what the hell's going on? Wait, are you supposed to put something here? Hold on. Oh! That's how you do it! Oh, get your ass up, bitch. We did it! We did it! Oh my gosh, bro. Oh my gosh. Okay. Is this, Oh, you throw these things at him. One more. Let's go. Yeah. Come on. Oh. That called what for your Genesis setup with the new flash card. Post it in Discord. I want to see it. Yeah. DK is getting soft. No wonder he's cranky. Airplane. Let's see. Hold on. Woo. Okay, so it's. Oh wow! Wait. Donkey Kong was the first game in the Super Mario franchise with specialized support for colored graphics on the Super Game Boy. Whoa! Wait, so you mean to tell me if we would have played this on with the Super Game Boy, we'd get these colors? That's so cool. So we just did the desert. Now we have airplane, iceberg, rocky valley, and tower. Dude, that is cool. Now hold on, let me see something. That's what I said in the first place. Yes. Wait, what the fuck? Hold on a second. Yeah, bring my fall. What just happened? I don't know, but we're back on track. Where's the key, bro? Where's the key? He's right there. You came back to try if you ever tried the most American thick burger. I think it was only at Hardee's, not Carl's. Sounds like such a horrid idea. Um. Oh yeah, that's like they changed. Yeah, they changed the whole thing from like the $6 burger to the thick burger. Dude, it was so gross. I had the Western, like, dude, like over half a year ago, I tried the thick burger, Western burger. Dude, it tasted like freaking old ass meat. I don't know if it's like they're trying to use like a better blend, but like in trying to use like some nicer like ground beef blend, it tasted like old like rotten beef to me. It tasted gross. I've always been kind of whatever towards the $6 burgers. Like they're thicker, but like they've always been dry as hell. Even back in the early 2000s, you can get the Western, but as a $6 version. It's like, dude, they all like kind of have always sucked. I've always ever gotten just like if I get the normal patties, you know, because they seem juicier. Apparently, the most American thick burger had hot dogs and chips on it. Wait, what? Is it currently going on right now? No. When was it? I mean, they're still doing the thick burger thing. You can still get like the, like for example, Just strange fast food history to enjoy. Oh, you must be watching a video, bro. I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry. The new $6 version is the Big Angus. You can get the Big Angus with any of these burgers. It tastes like crap. But the most American watching Angry Grandpa review it. That sounds really good. Did it come to him? Was it in America? Most American thick burger with hot dogs and chips on it. Dude, what? I feel like I've never seen that. Is that a? Did it come to America? 'Cause I would have freaking tried that, bro. There we go. Here we go. Southern States limited release, I think. Oh, bummer. I was gonna say, like, I mean, look at, you see how big I am, bro? It's like, you know, I'm on top of like all the fast food stuff, and I've never heard of that. It's got to have been either regional or another country, but you're saying it's regional, so Southern States. Yeah, I would have known that come to Torrance, bro. Ugh. Wait. Hold up, man. All these doors? Wait. What in the world? Dude, where is the key, man? In the world? How are you supposed to get up there, bro? Oh! Okay. Okay. There we go. The most thickening American burger, bro. I would have been down to try it. Would have been wild. I would have been down to try it. Dude, these obstacles and puzzles are getting harder, dude. Wait. Oh my god. I didn't save it like an idiot. Jeez, come on. Oh my gosh. But yes, Nate, it does look like the Sonic from Sonic Adventure 2 airplane, right? I'm sorry, the Sonic 2 level. I'm sorry, it reminded me of that, when you're on the egg carrier on the outside. Louise, man. Now, this almost looks like the flying battery zone, yeah. Dude, how are you missing that, man? My goodness, man. Whoa. Oh my goodness. Dude, this is gonna be hard, bro. Rainbow Ride, I know, right? Jeez. Where's the key, man? Whoa. Right there, bro. Whoa. Whoa. Okay, let's work our way down. Oh my goodness, man. Ooh. Oh yeah, this thing. Woo! Yeah, there we go. Which door was it? There's only one door. Okay. Careful, SpongeBob, careful! One, two, three. Ah, man. Okay, what are we supposed to do here? Let's save it right here. Here's what we're gonna do. I think I know what we're supposed to do. Save it right here. Good. Throw it. Drop. Yay! Dude, what? My gosh. Here we go. Last level of airplane. Oh my goodness. Gotcha. Great, I'm at 99 lives. Iceberg. Well, it's got quite a few levels here, huh? Only 2 more, right? We, HubSpot, what are you doing? Oh, okay. Well, I think we are going to, come on, man, zoom out. What are you doing? Oh, there we go. There we go. Well, yeah, I think we're gonna end it there, you guys. That was fun, though. It was a good stream. What do you think, Nate? Was that a good stream? A lot of chatting, talking, hanging with you guys, which is always fun. Yeah, got to do some chatting. Then we got to play some Donkey Kong. We're almost there, dude. Almost there, huh? Only 2 more levels, right, Nate? Is that right? Anyways, y'all. But of course, before we take off, just thank each and every one of you for coming out. Squishy, Mike, Psychog, Nate, Mason, and then anybody else who may have been lurking, who has not popped in the chat but has been here. Appreciate you guys. Every stream, when you guys are here, dude, I enjoy it. I appreciate it every single time. I never take that for granted. You know, it's like you guys put an effort to be here, and you got to put effort into being here. You know, it's not easy to always, you know, pull up a, you know, the stream on a computer, on the phone, tablet, whatever it might be, laptop. You know, it's like, you know, you got to put some effort in on your end, and I appreciate that. I appreciate that you guys would go through that much to, you know, to be here. So I don't want to gloss over that and not recognize that, but I want to thank you guys for that. So yeah, enjoy the rest of your Saturday night. We're getting close, you guys. We're getting close. We are approaching the Nintendo 64. I'm excited, bro. But you know, before we end N64, or before we end the Super Nintendo and jump into N64, there's a few Super Nintendos I'm looking forward to. One of them off the top of my head is Super Mario RPG. Looking forward to that. But yeah, anyways, that is it. Let's wrap it up. Enjoy the rest of your Saturday night. Maybe we'll be back tomorrow. If not, maybe sometime during the week. But yeah, thank you again for taking, you know, time and to be here, guys. Appreciate it.